What is up, Paramaniac family? I got a good one for you guys today. I'm at the Holiday City Memorial Cemetery, and it's a fairly small cemetery, but there's two famous graves, and they are so close to each other, and we're gonna check them both out. All right, the first one we're gonna take a look at is based off a famous movie called Rain Man, featuring Dustin Hoffman and Tom Cruise. If you're familiar with Dustin Hoffman's character, the real Rain Man is buried here. His name, Kim Peek, and he's right here. We're gonna take a look. Now, what's special about him, if you're unfamiliar, is that he had a syndrome that they thought was autism, turned out to be something else. But he could read 2 pages of a book at the same time, one with each eye. Gets better. Not only could he do that, he could memorize the books front to back. This man was brilliant. I recommend hopping on Google and Googling the Rain Man to find out more about him, because he's a fascinating character, and to know that he's buried right here next to someone else who's also famously buried here, we're gonna go check out next. I'm gonna do a time lapse to show you just how close they are buried to each other. If you're unfamiliar with who she is, she was one of Mark Hoffman's victims. If you've ever seen the Netflix documentary Murder Amongst the Mormons, Mark Hoffman was forging these LDS documents that was basically rewriting church history, almost embarrassing the church to some degree. They were kind of catching on to him. So what did he do? He planted bombs at people's houses that were associated with what he was doing. This one just so happened to be picked up by Kathleen Webb Sheets when it was intended for her husband. And when she picked it up, that was the end. Now, when they interviewed Mark about this, he said he didn't care who picked it up. He was very well aware it could have been a dog that bumped it or even a child that picked it up, and he said he did not care. That does it for this video, everybody. Thank you so much for watching. If you come to the Holiday area, you've got to come to the cemetery and check out these 2 graves, pay your respects, and while you're at it, enjoy the beautiful scenery. Thank you again. Peace out.